Hi, I'm Steve Sargel. I'm a physical therapist with T.E.A.M for Kids. I just wanted to touch on a subject today that I'm getting a lot of questions on lately, and that is proper footwear for kids and what to expect for your new walkers and your toddlers. And going through some of these options will help you kind of decide what kind of footwear is going to be best to help them learn and get them progressing the way you want them to. So one thing that you need to know is that toddlers, from the age of when they begin to walk until they're 2 or 3, will fall down a lot regardless. So expect that regardless of the footwear, but the better the footwear, the lower the incidence of falls will be. So one thing I did notice with kiddos' shoes is that a lot of them will come like this, where it's just foam on the bottom and the foam continues here. And this could be a pretty slippery surface. So for your 2 and 3-year-olds that are up, moving, cruising around pretty fast, this will actually cause them to fall more because it does slip on the surface pretty easily. The other thing you'll notice are some of these super cute shoes that you get for little girls. Boys have them too, but this is all hard plastic. This gives no support whatsoever, and this will not help them learn to walk very well, even though it's pretty. The other thing are these flip-flops. This one was for a really small child. They work okay, but they do cause a lot of tripping because they are a little bit loose. If you do get flip-flops, try to get ones with these heel locks here so it stays connected to their foot. But again, it's soft foam and they're gonna trip and fall, and they could slip with these too. Moving up the line, you'll start to see them get better and better and better as we go. This is a brand called Stride Right, and they make great shoes for kids. Little kids, up to the age of 5 or so, really don't need that much arch support or anything because their feet are going to be a little bit flatter. But what you want to look for is this nice hard rubber bottom. So it's got a rubber bottom, there's some flex in the shoe still, so it's not super stiff, but that'll allow them to have the best chance. It won't slide as easy, and the kids won't trip as much. Now you can also see it's closed toe, and it will strap in, so it will stay on there pretty solidly. And then moving up, we got everybody's favorite, the Chucks. So these are a fashion statement forever, right? But they don't have much support in them, but at this age, it's not that big of a deal. It's not until you get into 6, 7 years old where you want more support because their arch will be fully developed at that time. But if you look at the bottom of this, you'll see there's rubber here, but there's a felt material here and here. I don't know why they do this with kids' shoes because they're toeing off right here, and that could be slippery as well. So if you look at the bottom of the shoe, you want it to be as much rubber as you can find. Moving up to the next one, we have this athletic shoe from Adidas that again have nice little support here. This is a little bit older child, but on the bottom, they've got rubber here, and then they've got more grippy rubber in the points where more grip is needed into the heel and into the ball of the foot here. So this is a pretty good shoe, and it's easy on, easy off. Okay, and then going into the retro classics, you got these Sauconys. Again, nice full rubber bottom, little padding in here, but when you look in the shoe, there's not a whole lot of arch support or anything like that because it's not necessary, but easy on, easy off. And then moving up to the top level here, this is again made for maybe a 2-year-old. This is another Stride Right shoe, but it's rubber bottom, it's all rubber on this bottom, and then they've got some memory foam and some actual support inside the shoe, but this one will solidly connect to their foot, and it'll give them the most grounded surface that they can have. So these would be the ones that I would kind of lean towards, and then if you're going down the line, go here, and then these would be the less expensive ones that you find at Walmart or other places like that all the time with all foam bottom, and then these would be the ones that I would try to avoid. But the take-home point, look at the bottom of the shoes, make sure there's not a flat slip or a felt slippery surface on them. Make sure there's some rubber for them to get some grip, and make sure that the shoe is designed to lock onto their foot solidly and not flop around like these would.